I don't know what you and me are cheering about. We came in 9th place last cup.
You're happy about 9th, I guess.
I came in like 5th.
Where's that cart? Probably just scrolled right by it without knowing. Just not paying attention right now. Yeah, there it is. I really did scroll right past. We get the stat.
Link in a shoe.
Why have all the acceleration ones for this are just the tiniest of tires? I mean, Animal Crossing isn't bad. I'll just use the small one.
After a while, your Switch just stopped turning on and altogether. My goodness.
Yeah, do that one. Yeah, that's not good. Like, I don't know what would have caused that specific problem. Guess as the internal parts died or suffered surge damage. You had it on surge protector. Yeah, maybe it's something about the internal thing. Like something just kind of up and died. Weird. To be fair, one day I went to my Switch, screw fell out on top, and apparently just a piece of plastic on the inside for the clip broke. Even though it never really leaves the house or even its dock. So, I don't know, something about like at least early model Switches, they feel like they're not as well built. So, maybe something could have just gone at that point just from being used. Which sucks either way.
Disco.
Hey Allison, how you doing?
Hey, Allison.
You now see the magic of the boo in the shoe.
Boo in a shoe.
That's just weird.
He's a boo. And he's just floating above the shoe. Like, can you really say he's boo in a shoe, technically? I guess it's boo on a shoe, because he's not in the shoe. He's floating above it. Boo holding a shoe. Hey, thanks, Iceberg, for giving out... Ooh, a tier 2, that Allison. That's a big one. Enjoy your emotes. Thanks for that gift. Sick all day. Oh, stomach virus. That's not good to hear.
Oh, jeez.
What happened to catch that? Hopefully you get better soon.
Sorry to hear you're sick.
Oh, I'm gonna check that clip here you put in chat here in just a sec. The fact that you're saying you're hearing this over everything else is like, wow, that's... I'm a little concerned for your Switch, too.
Who made Kart spicy meatball?
Sound like, because of the we were like hiccuping on Discord, it sound like who made Carl spicy meatball? Yeah, who did that? Was it Carl? And who's Carl? The chef. I struggle to eat anything. Yeah, I can imagine. And that's just bad timing at that point. But yeah, hopefully you do get better soon, because that's one of the worst things to deal with when you can't eat either.
Freaking stomach virus just suck.
Yeah. Wishes. Okay, that star was above me. I was like, where? Is someone coming behind me with the star? Man, that baby far out ahead. And we got the blue, now's the time. I asked for a blue, and the first thing I see is Matt holding a coin. Like, that is definitely not... What are you gonna do, bribe him? Like, look, for $5, I can make you stop. Money can't buy you everything. But the game keeps on arguing otherwise. let me see that link out here before, because now I got you watch it back. I'll just immediately download it. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I know what that was. It's just a weird, funny echo effect. Matt, you just coughed in my ear, and I loaded up this video, and I heard the exact same thing. I'm like, wait, that's the... Who has the echo? Like, oh, no, that's me.
Oh, gosh.
Like, instant. Yeah, that fan is definitely ramped up. I can hear that. And it shouldn't be as loud as it is. At least I don't think so. Mario Kart's not that demanding on Twitch. Going Rainbow Road. You also down here quick. Probably because I'm running OBS and admin, but some of my commands from my stream deck is not going through. Oh god, this is... Oh, I'm not in the game. Oh boy. Alright, hurry up and launch.
I was gonna say, we're gonna have a boo in a shoe that's...
I'm just playing off the preview. Like, I can still play, it's just I'm a little more distracted. Alright, we're good. I mean, I can play off the preview, it's like a few frames behind of what I'm actually seeing, but you will not believe how much that few frames can still throw you off in games. It's like maybe, if you want to translate that to real time, a quarter second, and that's still enough to mess with someone. Like, not even a quarter second. I mean, an RPG is fine, but games like this, where there's a lot of twitchy action, no, you're gonna get slanted fast. Same reason why, if you're gonna listen to yourself back, you need to hear it in real time, instead of like that quarter second delay. Then your mind just goes crazy and it hates it.
It's Rainbow Road.
Is that a... Okay, yep, that definitely wasn't blue. Get that out of here. We don't accept those. Oh, I hate the triple bananas for protection because they don't do anything. They're not good for protection. It's like, seriously, man, I'm trying to use it, and then the shell just sneaks in. Okay, cool. Now things are working. The one quirk I have, so another thing over the break is I don't even know if I want to attempt doing this. Probably not because of how the cable is. Oh, I just killed my ears. Okay. Yep, those cables are loose. It's my monitoring. My monitoring goes weird. If I nudge these cables behind my interface, it's because the cable's crap. I think that's better. Oh, my man, I'm just going to continue to talk constantly. Is it still... Okay. I hate this. I will just take a picture of that instead, because I'm not going to pull up my dang ears again. Come on. Okay, that's working. And for reference sake, there's two cords behind the interface. One goes out, I only hear me in one ear, and you remember before the conversation about you hear yourself in a weird way? You can't take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them for me. I cannot do one ear. Music, I struggle with one ear, but even that, it's like, you know, I can do it. My voice in one ear, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. I was gonna show, I have like this new device to use for streams now, a stream deck, and I tried to hold it up to the camera, and then I nudged out my audio cords.
Oops.
Because they're like, it's going through one of those like noise isolator things, otherwise I'll have like a horrible buzz going through my ear too. And that isolator thing is not the best. It's years old. Well, I used to use for like my old standard F capture cards almost like 8 years ago. Something crazy. But yeah, it was one of those things where it's showing its age, but hey, it still works.
Did we really only have standard def cards like 8 years ago?
And we had HD cards, but remember how before we found out about upscalers, we were still using things like Dazzles and Diamonds to record from, say, like the N64 or GameCubes.
Yeah.
So, technically, they still are good by today's standards, but only if you're using for retro system. If you're using for a modern system, you really gotta do some work for that.
Yeah.
And I will say, not recommended. They look like garbage. If you put a system like the Switch on one of those things, it's gonna be so blurry. I can't watch like standard F capture card from an HD system. It actually hurts my eyes. Because for me, it gives me that weird like cross-eyed feeling if I'm looking at something that's too blurry. So for me, it would actually give me a headache immediately. Yeah, I know, Dazzle right there is something to say that just kind of gives you the retirement card. Saying that definitely ages a person.
Back in my day, all you had to do is get a Dazzle, and that's all you had. And
Yeah.
a couple of splitters.
Or diamond.
I'm sorry,
Splitters
for a
and
second you almost sound like
cables.
YouTuber Dankpods for a second, one of his weird stories.
Oh,
Sounded
really?
just like that, yeah. Have you heard of the guy? He's an Australian. He mainly does a lot of like iPod and headphone things on his channel.
Oh, the Courage thing?
I don't know if he ever did one of the newer ones. Like one of the newer Apple. I think he showed off his own Mac, which was a Courage machine. Because it was definitely one without ports.
We had Courage to take out the headphones.
He one grits everything. It's just a rock. He just one grits it, and it's an actual rock. He smashes on it. Like, that's his big shtick. But his thing, if he does like a microphone test, he does like a weird story and puts on a weird voice, and I swear your voice is very close to that.
Dazzle. You remember when we had to get composite cable splitters and everything else in order to use to record our systems? That was before HD was a big thing.
Yeah. Never going back now. Now I don't even see my capture card. It's invisible because it's in the computer. Technically, we had those 10 years ago, too, but they were way more costly. They were more of a premium item back then. Now you can get them for about a little over $100, which is not really that bad in comparison, because years ago it would have cost you a couple hundred just to get something that can do maybe 720p. A video on my channel for a while with console games recorded with Dazzle. Thought the video turned out well, but the only downside is, at least half the time, game audio was only heard through one ear. Classic. It happens. With a bad cable, that can easily be a thing. You know what's weird? I still, once in a while, if I need to record from like 2 different standard F systems, I will use my upscaler for one, and I would probably go back to use my old like diamond capture card for the other. Since like most of the time it's usually something in like a small little window, so it won't matter. But I noticed over the years, the left and right channels on the capture card itself are actually reversed. Like they wired them wrong. The left is the right and the right is the left. So I have to plug in the red cord to the white input and the red one into the white one. It's like, this feels wrong. But that's how you get the right audio. That's how you get left and right being on the right sides. It's weird. Oh, I hate when I use a horn after I get hit. Like, it's like frame perfect. I hate how good I am at doing that because that's so consistent. I don't want it to be.
Whoa! Michelle.
Yep, that's right in front. All right, that's fine. Just take the hit. It's fine. No, treat, please. Oh, I made this worse for me. I put too many bananas in my own path. Have fun getting through the trees. Bananas were me. Oh god, why do I make my life hard? Why do I make my life hard? Oh, why'd I should have threw all 3 of those backwards. I was like, man, maybe one of them can hit Kira. Nope. Nope. He may have won the battle, but not the war. Okay. Can we call truce? Please? Nothing? Okay, good. You had a coin. Thank you. That was way too close. That was I was worried the second my shell was stolen. Like, oh god. If Kira has anything that's not a coin, I'm dead. Then he had a coin, so I was fine.
Nice try, Matthew. You suck.
You did it. I don't know what you did, but you did something.